React to season 2. Watch season 2. Watch season 2. Season 2. Season 2. Season 2.
Okay.
Isn't LPS Popular so good? Aww.
We need to talk about the new LPS Popular intro. Sophie GTV stepped up her game as frick. And that's a common theme you're gonna see throughout season 2. Slow improvement, and then all of a sudden, the quality just gets insane. Welcome back to LPS Popular!
She's a bad girl. She's a bad girl. That's where you want her. That's where you want her.
Episode 18 and 19 are the same story, just different perspectives of where our two main characters are currently at. Reminder, Savannah has an eating disorder.
This is exactly where I want to be. Yeah, me too.
Let's recap literally everything that happened the night before.
At the party of the century, Savannah found her now ex-boyfriend Tom cheating with her ex-best friend Brooke. Also, Savannah literally almost died because Brooke had a huge plan in place to ruin her life. But you know what? This traumatizing night didn't even matter because she got to make out with Sage.
This is exactly where you want to be? Really?
Here's your order. Did you order me that while I was in the bathroom? Whatever this is, trying to lose weight or whatever. Please stop. I don't get why girls do that. Guys don't want girls to stop eating. That's not normal or healthy.
Wait, did Sage just save everyone watching this series from having an eating disorder? Savannah really should have just thought about eating before.
So please, eat.
But she's actually eating again. So I guess he did save her from her eating disorder. I can save her. Savannah got exactly what we've been waiting for all throughout season 1. Her and Sage are happily together. The only problem is there's a brand new girl in town. She's a French exchange student, and she's living with Sage. Brooke is depressed. She's not okay at all, and rightfully so. She just lost everything, remember?
After the party of the century, Brooke lost all of her popularity, her boyfriend, and all of her friends, and she embarrassed herself. Sucks.
This is extremely off topic, but I love that a Littlest Pet Shop food bowl is used as a toilet bowl because it constantly just looks like there's shit in it. I don't like Sage. Imagine if your ex-boyfriend got with the one person that you were nervous about, the one person that you absolutely hated. It's kind of like, really? Out of all people?
Is that
ice cream? What the tail are you doing eating ice cream at 3 a.m.?
Are you trying to gain weight?
If you didn't already know, mommy issues typically results in lonely and angry women. Not only is her mom absent, but whenever she's home for more than 4 minutes at a time, she's actually the worst. No wonder why Brooke has so much hate in her heart.
Why don't you tell me what happened? Oh, hold on. Hello? Can you hear me? I've got you on the Bluetooth. Oh, no, I don't mind. Of course I have a minute.
Bruh, not only is her mom absent, the worst, but she's also a Bluetooth user. I have so many vivid memories of me going grocery shopping with my mom when I was younger, and so many business people walking around with these little walkie-talkies in their ear, like constantly on a work call. Just go grocery shopping a different time. Brooke exclaims that she is gonna pull herself together in order to get her revenge on Savannah. But this time, she doesn't care what it takes. Welcome to season 2. Oh, and her pet cricket runs away. Savannah is pissed off that Sage is living with this new French girl.
So, you're not related at all?
Well, no, but he is like brother to me.
Brigitte describes Sage as a brother. And in my experience, it's very possible that that could be a ton of bullshit, but I'm just projecting. I'm just projecting. I don't think that Brigitte is sus, but maybe I'm being naive and maybe I'll be proven wrong. So we'll see. Sage gives Savannah confirmation that she really shouldn't be worried about Brigitte. So you know what? Fine. I'm gonna trust him. Brigitte ends up being in the same exact class as Sage and Savannah, and she makes herself real comfortable right next to Sage. She basically grazes his wiener. But oh no! They got assigned a partner-based project. Who is Sage gonna end up with?
For this project,
You be
will
partners
constructing models of the
with
digestive
me?
system, complete with labels of organs and all the different enzymes.
Oh,
We may do this in
I am
any
so
way,
sorry.
whether
I
it be
forgot
a
you,
poster, model,
in
or
love
even a
together.
computer version.
If anyone hates on Brigitte, I'm gonna be pissed. She did nothing wrong. She's so adorable. Out of the kindness of her heart, Savannah gives her blessing and allows Sage and Brigitte to be partners. Thank you for your permission, Savannah. Thank you for your permission.
Thanks, babe.
Sage, Savannah, would you like to share with the rest of the class what is more interesting than digestive enzymes? Oh, no? All right, on with the lesson.
I need to be Brigitte. I need to be Brigitte. She is who I want to be. Savannah finds a hurt cricket hiding in the bushes. But wait, didn't Brooke's cricket just run away? Didn't we just see that in that really mysterious clip earlier? Savannah takes care of the cricket by placing a headband in between her eyeballs, and the baby is officially hers to take care of. Because apparently Brooke has been completely abusing and neglecting her cricket. Like, she didn't even notice that her cricket was missing until like 5 days later. Like mother, like daughter.
Can I keep you? Oh, I hope that's a yes.
Wow, Savannah doesn't understand cricket language. That's embarrassing.
What should we name you, my little baby? How about Mimi?
Wait, that's so crazy that the names Mimi and Gigi are awfully close. Savannah communicates to Sage that Brigitte makes her uncomfortable, specifically from all of the kisses that she gives Sage. But Sage reassures her that there's nothing to worry about. She's just really French. Right after that, Savannah finds a threatening letter on her locker, signed with the word kisses. And who in the show gives a lot of kisses? All of the main characters. Everyone is constantly making out. So this drama could really go in any direction, and I'm really excited to see what happens. Bro, what did I say? Everybody is constantly making out. Also, I've 100% used this song before in a video of mine. Brooke is back. Who else saw that coming? Who else saw that coming? I love this clip where everyone is just deadpan staring at her. Everyone has mixed opinions about it, but she has the perfect excuse for why she's been gone so long.
I had so much fun in Thailand. It was an amazing spa vacation. I definitely needed the break. Stress was making me just crazy. But you guys totally understand, right?
Okay, who is she talking to though? You can hear literally everyone in the background talking amongst themselves because she included a people talking in the background sound effect. And there's no way that Brooke is talking loud enough for everyone in the cafeteria to hear her. Who is she talking to?
Oh, and by the way, this is Malcolm, my boyfriend. What?
Who is that? He's some random guy. He's never been introduced before. Why does anyone care?
She sure moved on fast. Who the tail is Malcolm?
Alicia B. Stayin, my favorite character. She's always spitting facts. She's always spitting facts. And she's always spitting facts. Oh, wait. Her name is not Alicia. It's literally... What's her name? Well, she's my favorite character. Savannah and her gang discuss the mystery behind the note that she received earlier. Lena doesn't trust Brigitte, but Rachel thinks it might have been Brooke. Ultimately, all of the cool, pretty, and popular women are suspicious. Savannah then shows Sage the note and confesses that she still feels really uneasy about Brigitte.
There is absolutely nothing going on between Brigitte and I. When we're alone together at home, she acts completely normal. Like my friend. She doesn't try to flirt with me or anything. Yeah, well, the kissing seems pretty flirtatious to me.
Bruh, she's literally just French. She's literally just French. She is... Then Sage tells her that Brigitte actually has a boyfriend back in France. I don't know why it took him 4 episodes to communicate that to Savannah, but okay. And of course, all tension can be resolved with a little makeout session. But then Brooke interrupts.
I just wanted to give this to you, Sage. It's the old sweatshirt of yours you gave me to wear.
Oh, I love the noises that men make. Oh, what was I gonna do? Okay,
Even after what happened, we can still be polite to each other, right?
I mean, 3 years of spending almost every day together really creates a true connection that doesn't just disappear overnight.
Did he say something different? He is so unhelpful anytime there is drama. So then Savannah and Brooke start dishing in front of Sage until he continues to be even more unhelpful and then just leaves the scene entirely. And you know Brooke. She's being her classic, witty, snide, and rude self.
Sage loves me. Oh, how cute. I've moved on, sweetie. You know, it feels nice to give my used toys to the less fortunate.
Then Savannah mentions the note to Brooke, and Brooke says that she has no idea what she's talking about. At this point, I genuinely have no prediction on who to trust, and I feel like so much has happened in just 1 episode. Brooke is starting to get worried that Gigi hasn't come out to eat her food in like 5 days. Eventually, Brooke discovers that Gigi really is missing, and it's all her fault. I completely forgot about him.
Sure, come in. I think he's in his room.
Thanks. Hey,
What the Literally everything is taking me by surprise. But am I surprised that he's cheating? No. Savannah walks in on Brigitte and Sage. But I guess that they weren't kissing. Like, I don't know. It's really hard to tell with these Littlest Pet Shop. They only have so much room to perform actions. Maybe for freaking out. Apparently, he was just hugging her because Brigitte got dumped by her French boyfriend. Savannah and her gang talk about Tom, and her friends are real with her because she did, in fact, break his heart. Remember? She had a guy that was head over heels for her, and then she practically cheated on him.
I feel horrible.
Savannah looks awful. But this conversation doesn't matter anymore because Savannah got another note put on her locker. And then Brooke just walks up to Savannah and starts spitting out facts.
I just heard the bad news.
What?
Sage sharing a house with such a pretty girl.
Brooke, you're just now finding out. Girl, you are 4 episodes late.
I've known Sage for years. You've been dating him for... how long's it been now? A week?
It's been almost a month, Brooke.
Wow, better call the world record book.
Brooke has a point. Why is absolutely everybody pining after this man that nobody seems to trust? No one trusts him around pretty girls. And this issue continues to fall on the women of the show. Of course Savannah is worried AF about Brigitte. Sage literally left Brooke to get with Savannah. He could very easily do the exact same thing to Savannah and get with Brigitte. But why is that Brigitte's fault?
But from the looks of those chubby little legs, you might not get very far.
That chihuahua looks high. The rest of this conversation is Brooke's usual. She calls Savannah fat, and she's racist towards her. But thankfully, her besties have her back.
But come on, look at me. I'm not as skinny as Brooke.
And you don't need to be. Pets come in all shapes and sizes.
Savannah, you don't need to be as skinny as Brooke. All she eats is lettuce.
Maybe Brooke is such a female dog because she's so dang hungry all the time.
Does she eat anything besides lettuce?
What the did I just say? Mimi will not leave Savannah alone because she has attachment issues. It's not her fault. So Savannah comes up with the perfect solution. She'll just bring Mimi to school. But wait. You know who else goes to the same school? Yeah, that just happened. There's kind of a shift in this episode, and I feel like it's at this point in the series that it starts to feel a little different. You know when a TV show just kind of starts to do too much and then things change like really rapidly? That's kind of what starts to happen. So Tom is currently a high school exchange student studying in Paris, France, except he speaks almost like no French. Like he's actually really bad at it, but it doesn't matter because all of the girls are in love with him. He's American. This dog that looks exactly like the girl version of Sage starts feeling Tom the up, and he reveals that he ran away to Paris because a girl broke his heart. That's all that you need to know about Tom right now. Savannah and Brooke are in the middle of fighting over Gigi/Mimi. They have a public fight, but it doesn't even matter because Gigi decides that she wants to be with Savannah.
Gigi, how could you?
Sorry, I meant to say Mimi. But alas, Brooke is actually insane. She sticks her claws into Savannah, desperate for her to give up her cricket. And in a natural reaction of self-defense, Savannah flings Brooke against the locker and kills Brooke.
Oh, dog. Brooke, I didn't mean to.
LPS Popular just got gory. And then there's this scene at the end where 2 new students join the school, and all you're supposed to know is that they have a bunch of secrets, and we don't know who they are. So Brooke, she didn't actually die. But she did get hurt really badly. So, in classic Brooke style, finding absolutely any way to have attention on her, she runs her bloody little paws into the middle of the school hallway.
Savannah tried to kill me! Help!
So Savannah gets suspended from school. She put Brooke in the hospital and gave her a concussion.
Don't be scared, darling. I'm going to fix all of this. She will pay, I promise. Who is she?
Coast is clear, girls.
That's right. Brooke is playing a classic pretending to lose my memory prank on her mom. This somehow leads Brooke's original gang to all get back together. Rachel loses all of her character development and simply just forgives Brooke for everything that she's done. Savannah tries to defend herself by saying that she was just trying to protect herself, but her parents don't give an F because Brooke's family is going to press charges. Savannah has to give Mimi back.
She is a ferocious, manipulative tiger for barking out loud. Brooke is a toothpick. I'm well aware that she's thinner than me, thanks.
Shut up.
To help her escape from her current hellhole of a house, Sage picks up Savannah and they bring Mimi with her. And then they start getting freaky in the car with Savannah's pet cricket still in there. They're really weird for that. They're weird for that. What? I actually wasn't aware that Mimi was still there until something started sneaking up on them and then Mimi growled at them. Then Sage looks to see what it was and he gets attacked. Okay, so these episodes were getting posted very consistently. A new episode was coming out basically once a month, which is a very normal time frame for production. However, episode 25 came out almost a year later. So something attacked Sage, but we don't know what it was. But to be honest, I don't care about that right now because look how fire the cinematography suddenly got. And not just that, the LPS Popular intro got updated as frick. I honestly don't know if I'm excited or if I'm freaked out. Like, why did Sage just smile at me? What the f? Savannah gives Mimi, or now Gigi, back to Brooke in the hospital, and they have a 10-minute duet scene about their past friendship. It's actually a really good scene if any of you theater kids need a new scene recommendation. Apparently that rustling in the bushes, someone sent pictures of Savannah and Sage getting freaky the other night and sent it to Brooke. Isn't that literally like child pornography? They're minors. Wait, you know who someone I haven't thought about in forever? Brigitte. Brigitte is starting to suss me out. And I'm sorry it took me so long. I just really wanted to be supportive of women. She seems to keep putting herself into situations that are just sus. And it often looks like she is literally handing herself to him. This causes Savannah and Sage to have a really intense fight. And after watching this specific clip, I want to officially confirm that I do not trust Brigitte at all.
And where the tail were you when I was being attacked by your psycho ex-girlfriend the other day, huh? Oh, let me guess. With the French flea. Don't talk about her like that, Savannah. This jealousy is getting ridiculous.
This clip literally made my skin crawl. The literal physical action of Brigitte's face moving like that, I hated that. Oh, the episode ends with Savannah getting a call from a strange voice. They're going to steal her boyfriend. I'm gonna be honest, it was around this episode that I honestly started losing interest in the show. I know that dramas are supposed to escalate, but I felt like because it was getting so dark and dramatic, it kind of took away the YouTube aesthetic from it. I preferred whenever it felt like I was watching a series on YouTube. And I really like the irony of this being a silly Littlest Pet Shop show. Since things are getting so serious and so many things are happening, I feel like we just kind of lost that.
I talked to the lawyer today. Everything's ready to go. Savannah's going to pay dearly for this. Just wait a little bit, okay, Mom? I'm going to the salon, darling. I'll see you later. Bye.
Ew, like why? Bro, sorry, that's disrespectful. I'm trying to work on not bullying people.
I just don't think I want to play by the rules.
Brooke decides that she actually doesn't want to press charges and she just doesn't want to be in contact with the law at all. So instead, she's suggesting she just wants to do something illegal. And that's what I mean. I thought this was a Littlest Pet Shop show. Like, why is it slowly turning into Euphoria? Savannah calls her besties to let them know about the mysterious call she got earlier. And she thinks it's Brigitte, and she's afraid that her and Sage are gonna break up because of their fight. Thankfully, Lena's there to set Sav straight.
I don't want us to break up. Sav, don't you think there's more to life than boys? Especially boys who don't respect you.
Lena! Lena would literally be a subscriber. Lena would be a subscriber. Lena's awesome!
Bye, Lena. Thanks so much for giving me the homework. Nice try, Savannah.
My screenwriting professor taught me that any good narrative needs to strip the protagonist of everything. So I thought it was really clever that Sophie GTV had her grounded, because then she has no contact with the outside world. It's genius! Savannah has a bad dream that Brigitte stole Sage away from Savannah all because of her #1 fear, that she's a sausage.
Mimi, where are you? Oh.
See? Everything is just a constant reminder that she's literally on the urge of getting stripped from everything.
I hate being a dachshund. Look at all these rolls. My body is like a hot dog. My legs are like lumpy sausages. I'm not good enough. I'm never good enough. Make myself good enough.
This is so intense. Oh my God. Then we see the exact same bad dream sequence from earlier, but this time, Sage wants to apologize.
Sage. Hi.
I know I've been shitting on Sage a lot, but like, I guess I'll admit that I'm happy that he apologized.
I have been a working idiot.
I don't know, if my boyfriend called me a bitch, then he better apologize to me exactly like that.
I love you.
Like, can people see through my window? Like, I joked about them f***ing so much. Now that it's actually happening, I'm like very upset. That sex scene transitioning into like the picture, like the Photoshop picture. Oh my God, that was so overwhelming. Tom in France gets a call from Savannah Reed, but that's obviously not her because Savannah's a little preoccupied. He answers it, and it's clear that it isn't actually Savannah. And to close this episode off, Brooke arrives unannounced at Savannah's doorstep with Gigi on a leash. Or is it Mimi? I'm sorry, I don't know. So episodes 25 and 26 were posted very close together, but then episode 27 was posted almost 6 months later. And then episode 28 that we're gonna watch right after was posted 10 months later. Now, I'm not bringing up the timeline to pick on Sophie GTV for taking so long to upload, But I think that this is a really big hint that she was getting tired of producing LPS Popular. And I don't blame her. I'm 90% sure that Sophie GTV created this entire thing by herself. She created the story, she did the filming by herself, she acted in it, and I'm assuming she edited herself too.
I believe in God because listen to this. I filmed this video like almost 2 weeks ago, and then a few days later, Sophie GTV commented on my first video that I did over LPS Popular. Like, bro. I just think it's really, really cool that the timing worked out like that. And I didn't know this, but she mentioned in her comment that she actually got into an accident that made it really hard for her to do this series. So I actually don't know if it was her own choice or her own doing with the time jumps in between the episodes. I really hope that I don't sound inconsiderate. I'm bringing up the timeline for a specific purpose that we will get into later.
Do you have a top echelon lawyer for one of the most expensive firms in Orange County?
Brooke literally just comes over to rub into Savannah's face how much power she has. She's rich as and she's probably going to take away all of her family's money because she has nothing better to do as a 16-year-old high school student. Unless...
What more do you want from me? I want Sage.
I love that Brooke is walking around with a literal cast on her leg. She just never stops. She never gives it up. There were people in my school that constantly had a leg brace because they were an athlete. And my friends and I all laughed at them. Oh yeah, also, Brooke practically abuses her pet. What started to happen is that the Littlest Pet Shop boundary has been broken, and I've started to imagine these characters as if they were real people. And so what Brooke is doing would not pass. This is literally like White Lotus. Tom stalks Savannah on social media, and bro, look at her Facebook. Her whole account is about Sage. That is embarrassing. I would have unfollowed her so hard.
She's with Model Boy. Time to get over it, Tom.
Justice for Tom. Mans literally did nothing wrong. Thank God this new girl is so down bad for him. Rachel goes over to Nathan's house and he wants to f so bad. But she doesn't want to. And then he shames her for not wanting to have sex and breaks up with her because he sucks. Nathan has always sucked. Rachel needs to break up with Nathan. His outfit is ugly. So Rachel calls Lena crying because she and Nathan broke up. And instead of comforting her, Lena kind of goes on a rant about how she was right and how she knew this would happen. And I mean, yeah, Lena was right, but that's the last thing Rachel needs to hear right now. Major L for Lena. And Savannah is just not okay because literally nothing is working out for her right now.
Brooke wins. She always wins.
Wow. We get to see more of these new characters, Josh and Lana, and it seems like they're living completely on their own. I'm not really sure. It's still purposefully unclear. And then Savannah's mom gets home from work early.
Mom? What's wrong? I lost my job today.
What? Why is everything happening to them right now? Meanwhile, Tom is in a French nightclub. He won't stop stalking Savannah, and then Violet gives the ultimatum of, it's me or it's her. And then they start making out.
I choose you.
Okay. Savannah gets another mysterious phone call and basically comes to the conclusion that she has to break up with Sage. She then reminisces on their past 3 weeks of dating. So she does just that. She breaks up with Sage.
I'm breaking up with you. What? Sage, I'm serious. Savannah, what the tail is going on? Is this for real? It's for real. Savvy, this is ridiculous. Listen to me. I never loved you. I lied to you. Goodbye.
This makes Sage really confused, and so because he can't handle his own emotions, he starts freaking the freak out on Brigitte.
Sage? Are you crying?
No! Savannah just dumped me, Brigitte. She dumped me because of you.
But Brigitte won't stand for that. The argument kind of takes an unexpected turn, and she starts flaming Sage out of nowhere. And it seems like Sage is actually the one with wandering eyes, and that's not Brigitte's fault. Brigitte is genuinely innocent. See? That's why you support women.
And it's not my fault that you are looking at other girls while you have a girlfriend. What are you saying? I am saying that I know you have thoughts about me. About more than friends. And you are just angry because you don't want to admit.
All you've done since you've got here is cause problems in my relationship. For dog's sake, just go back to France already.
Oh my god, bro. I can't even pause to give feedback because I'm just like, holy shit. Holy shit. All of that happens. And then episode 29 is posted 4 years later. Tom and Violet are 17 years old and drunk off of their asses, and they're making out. But then immediately after, Tom sees a Fishbook notification that Savannah and Sage broke up. So naturally, he immediately questions his entire existence in France. Savannah's suspension from school is up, and Lena breaks the news to her that going back to school is gonna be really hard. Everyone at school literally hates Savannah because they think that she tried to kill Brooke. And they also think that she has rabies. Brooke, Rachel, and Alicia break into the school late at night. A huge contraption is set up to once again, like the last season finale, do something absolutely horrible to Savannah. But while they're there, Brooke runs into that new girl, Lana. Lana sees Brooke and runs away. Back in France, Tom and Violet are making out again until Tom gets a phone call that interrupts them. And then Tom somehow leaves his phone behind, leaving Violet to see that a number named Savannah Reed keeps calling Tom. Then Savannah calls again and Violet answers, and Violet gets so pissed that she blocks this Savannah girl on absolutely everything. And that's the end of part 1 of the season finale. And no LPS Popular episode has been posted since. This is the end of the series. Episode 29, the last episode, was posted 4 years ago. So I don't know if Sophie GTV has any intention of bringing the series back. So we're all gonna just have to be left on this cliffhanger together. I loved the first half of season 2, but after that, I felt like there were just a lot of plot holes. But like I said in my last video, LPS Popular was such an iconic series. It literally made history in my life and so many other people's lives. I know that for a fact. Season 1, though, will always be my personal favorite. But Sophie GTV, if you want to finish season 2 and you need some help, hit me up.
She's a bad girl. She's a bad girl. She's a bad girl. Who are you?